Hey there everyone, what's up? My name is Mike Nylander and you have just found your way to another episode of Handbag Mike, a channel devoted not just to one, but to two different things that I like, handbags and talking. So hit that like button and be sure to subscribe as I take a look at the latest handbags from various designers such as Louis Vuitton, Prada, Coach, Michael Kors, Dooney & Bourke, and more. I am going to give you my opinion as to what's hot and what's not. Each new episode will center around a different bag, and each bag will be thoroughly and wittingly reviewed by yours truly, using a list of various categories and a 5-star rating system. For this particular review, I decided to go look at one of the best ways to buy a quality good at a great price. Going through the outlet. I visited the Coach outlet to find a bag for today's review. Now, I am personally all for outlets. They allow for a good bag from a brand name at a rather affordable price. And you know what? This is a great thing. But when it comes to today's particular bag, setting all of this aside, will it be a bag that is found to be hot or not? I invite you to relax on that nice comfy sofa as we look at our next bag for review on Handbag Mike. Now then, in order to give a complete review of each bag that will be listed on this channel, a list of categories has been created which will highlight the different important key elements of what I am looking for in each bag. These categories will be the same for each bag that I look at, and they will be graded based off of a 5-star rating system. And at the end of each video, we are going to look at how each bag did, and I will give you my thoughts as to whether or not the bag is fab or drab. These categories are as follows: style, price and value, versatility, practicality, and timelessness. And with all of that out of the way, it is now time that I introduce you to the bag that we will be reviewing today. Again, this bag comes from the Coach outlet, and it's not actually a handbag, but rather the Coach Court backpack. Remember, my way of choosing bags to review is to randomly point at the screen on my computer and look away as I scroll down. And in doing so, this was the bag that was chosen for today's review. Now, having introduced you all to this bag, be nice and friendly and say hi. It is time to start the review and to find out how this particular bag will fare. Will it wind up being fab or drab? There is only one way to find out, so off we go! So the first category that we're going to be looking at with this bag is the category of style. And when it comes to the category of style, I gave this bag a 3-star rating. Now, I'm going to start by saying that I spent a rather long amount of time looking at this bag and trying to convince myself that it actually deserved more than a 3-star rating here. Why? Well, because I love Coach. That's why. I actively looked for some reason, any reason, to be able to give this bag a higher rating. But in the end, I just couldn't. So, a 3-star rating it got. And honestly, I feel that even this may be too generous. But damn it, I'm the one doing this review, and I will give an overinflated rating if I need to. So, there really is nothing to say about the style of this bag. I mean, honestly, it's a backpack. Your standard run-of-the-mill backpack. No frills, no fanciness, apart from the little Coach emblem in the front pocket and the little Coach tag that hangs from the back strap. I will say, to come to the defense of this bag, that it does come in some great color options, and these are a definite plus that it has going for it. It comes in Twilight, a light shade of blue that is my personal favorite, black, chalk, and red. In the end, I'm going to say that if you were the type of person looking for a backpack, you know, maybe you're in college and you need one to carry all your books and stuff, then this would definitely, without a doubt, be a great choice. But honestly, there is no backpack, and I do mean no backpack from any company, that I would say is all that stylish. Sorry, but not sorry. Backpacks are just, you know, backpacks. So, 3-star rating, maybe a little high, but we've already established that I really don't care because I personally love Coach, and I will overinflate when I have to. The second category we're going to come to in today's rating, let's see if I can get it right this time, is price and value. Yeah, I got it right. First, I'm going to say that I gave this category a 4-star rating. I had to, yet again, start by telling myself that there is a difference between the category of style and the category of price and value. That the two do not go hand in hand. And the rating of one does not in any way get to influence the other. Stylistically, this bag may be a bit meh, but when it comes to price and value, it is a different matter altogether. And I felt very comfortable in giving this category a 4-star rating. Here's why. First, let's look at the cost of the bag. It costs $179 plus tax from the Coach Outlet website. This is an incredible deal, if I do say so myself. And I do. I do say so myself. When looking at the exterior, we see that it is made of a pebble leather, which is something that I personally absolutely love. Pebble leather has such a nice texture to it, and it just seems so luxurious to me. The interior is a fabric lining, which is typical with all of the Coach Outlet products and is going to hold up should you take care of it. This bag has fabric straps as well as the small fabric handle found at the top. You know, like most backpacks. All in all, I can say this. While I may not be a fan of the style of this bag, there is absolutely no denying that it is a bag that definitely delivers when it comes to giving you good quality that, honestly, in my opinion, goes far beyond what the price point is offered at. So, well done, Coach Court Backpack. Well done. So then, the third category that we came to today is the category of versatility. And I will start by saying that I am completely upset with the rating that I had to give here. But, just as much as I sort of stretched on style, giving it a little bit more than was fair, I realized I couldn't do that across the board. So I had to give this rating, and the rating is that of half a star. Now, I would think that it's fairly obvious why I had to score this category as such. However, even still, I will give my reasoning for rating the Coach Court backpack the rating of half a star when it comes to versatility. Now, I, for one, feel that backpacks are very, and I do mean very, limited in regards of who should actually be using them. Now, if you're a student or, maybe a traveler, then sure, I can see this bag as being useful and one that you might definitely consider. But if you are neither of these things, then really, I feel that it's just best to stay away from backpacks, no matter what brand they may be. This is just a personal opinion here. This bag is one that is, by its very design, only intended for day use and only for casual use. Because, let's just be blatantly honest here. I highly doubt that I will ever see anyone attending a gala dressed in a sleek suit or gown with this backpack slung over their shoulder. Oh, God, I hope I never see that. There are many bags on the Coach Outlet website that are better suited to versatility and are more inclusive of who should actually be using them. But the Coach Court backpack is, in terms of versatility, not a bag that I would call versatile at all. I'm sorry to say. The next category that we're going to be looking at is practicality. And when it comes to the practicality of this bag, how much space the bag has to offer, I had to give a rating of 4.5 stars. Now, while, once again, I would say that the majority of people should not be sporting a backpack in daily life, I do have to focus on the fact that for this category, we are not focusing on this matter, but rather the amount of room that this bag actually offers for holding things that you may need to carry along with you. And, well, when push comes to shove, it is a decent sized bag. The bag measures a total of 10.5 inches long by 14.25 inches high by 5 inches wide. So, there's a lot of room. You also have 2 side pockets on this bag, though they appear to be rather narrow. They can fit slimmer items, I would suppose, such as an eyeglass case or a cell phone. Then, of course, there is the zippered front pocket, as well as a front zip pocket. There are also interior pockets to this bag, both zip pockets and regular. So, in the end, lots of space for you to store your stuff. The shoulder straps, just as with any backpack, are adjustable as well. So, when looking at the size and the space of this bag, along with all of the pockets, it should be quite easy to see why it scored so high in this particular category. Okay, everyone, so the last category that we're going to be looking at is the category of timelessness. And when it comes to timelessness, I will say that once again, before grading this category, I did spend a rather long amount of time looking at this bag. I had to put away my personal feelings up on the shelf at least for the time being. And I had to think about the majority of people that are going to be looking at this bag and how they would feel in regards to the timelessness of it. In doing so, I was able to comfortably give this category a 3.5-star rating. Because ultimately, it is a backpack that is made of a material that I could imagine will keep looking sophisticated. Or, as sophisticated as a backpack can be for a rather long amount of time. Pebble leather is always a good choice, and I do feel that this is the type of bag that, if it is actually cared for, has the potential to be handed down from one person to another, and that is always a good thing. I also do think that it will keep in looking great and timeless, once again, as much so as a backpack can, simply because the design of it is eternal. It is a simple design, it is a classic design, and it is ultimately just pebbled leather in an assortment of colors that I could easily imagine are going to hold their own over time. So, we have drawn near to the end of another review. Another bag has been rated based off of my own personal standards. And now, lastly, it is time for me to share my personal feelings on this bag. Because, I just am that important. I can honestly say that back in my college days, or even my high school days, if we wanted to go even further back, I would have absolutely loved this backpack. Because if you are in this demographic, then it is going to be a great bag that will suit your daily needs rather well. It is a bag made of a very nice pebble leather, and it is sold in a collection of very nice colors. But for the rest of us, those not involved in academia, I do personally feel that a backpack is not necessarily a bag that would be practical to carry around all the time. Once again, maybe if you're a traveler, as I said in the review, I could also see you having a need for this bag. But other than this, I feel that this bag is just not one that is meant for a wide group of people. It is a fabulous backpack, but in the end, we have to remember that it is a backpack. And there are several other bags made in the same pebble leather on the Coach Outlet website that would be much better suited to your needs. If you are not in the narrow group of people mentioned above, then I would honestly say that a backpack is probably not the type of bag that you should be going after. With this said, I'm going to now answer, is the bag fab or is it drab? I am going to say that while the intended audience for this bag is, in my opinion, rather limited, it does suit the needs of a student and, even a traveler really well. And beyond suiting these needs, it is a bag that is classy and it is chic. So I'm going to have to say that this bag is fab, fab, fab. With this said, we have now reached the end of another review. I hope you all had a great time looking at the Coach Court backpack with me. If so, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. And be sure to stay tuned as a new review will be coming soon. Until next time, I'm Handbag Mike, saying later.